Hey folks, this goes out to you entrepreneurs out there carving a better way and providing for yourselves and your families and your futures. Just want to continuously reach out to you all out there and keep you inspired, encouraged, motivated, and also informed about entrepreneurship, business, and family and life and things of that nature. So today I'm just out reflecting on having a healthy perspective of life. And sometimes when you experience and observe the frailty of life, you're reminded of the value of life. And it helps balance you out with a more healthy perspective of life. And I think about a lot of us that are out here, and this really is going to go out to a lot of you entrepreneurs that are a part of our YouTube community already. I want to make a special message for you guys out there, and you ladies too. And that is to keep a balanced, healthy perspective of life. As a lot of you are going forward in life, a lot of you are doing business, a lot of you are aspiring to become entrepreneurs, starting side businesses, starting full-time businesses, and you really go through the ups and downs of life and family and business, and as you are getting things going, you start sometimes, and I'm guilty of this as well, sometimes we forget the most important things in life. Don't get me wrong, what we do here is we're always talking about entrepreneurship. We educate you constantly about entrepreneurship and doing business, taking your life back, your time back, and things of that nature. The whole purpose of all of this is to add more value in life and to stay in remembrance of how valuable life is, and to prioritize your life in a manner that you do not spend all of your time in life trying to make money to make a living in life. Because what happens is when you become so money consumed, work consumed, and just doing it every day, all day, you actually start missing out on life. I think this really reflects on some of the main reasoning that I started delving more deeper into entrepreneurship and educating others and coaching others on entrepreneurship and informing people on how to start businesses that allows us all to take our time back in life and add more value in life by having more time doing the things that we really want to do in life before life passes us by. And that way we're not spending all of our time just trying to make some money to have things in life and take care of our lives and take care of our families. But we're spending more time doing the things in life that adds more value in life, shares more love in life, spend more time connecting to our loved ones in life, and it creates a more fulfilled life while still being able to provide an income and still being able to bring in an income during the times that we're not at work, during the times that we're not always spending 8, 10, 12 hours at work. Don't get me wrong, sometimes in the beginning now, to get some of this stuff started, you're going to have to go through what we call a grind stage. You're going to have to go through the process. You're going to have to get things in place. But you want to set it up to where you're not working 20 and 30 years, 10 and 12 hours a day. You want to set it up to where, let's just say roughly the first 2 to 5 years, you may have to put in some 8, 10, 12 hour work days. But in starting your own businesses doing that and having side businesses and starting online businesses, if you put in those first 8, 10, 12 hours a day for 2 to 5 years at the most, well, the next 20, 30, 40, and 50 years, you're not having to do that. Because you've set businesses in place, you've set systems in place that starts bringing you an income regardless of how many hours you work. So to be more specific, let's just say you work your regular job 8 hours, and you do another gig on the side, another business, you start creating businesses on the side, and that might take some more hours a day. So you'd say you roughly work 12 hours a day for 5 years. But your business takes off after those 2 to 5 years. And now, if your job was bringing you in $2,000 or $5,000 a month, but now your business is bringing you in $5,000 a month. So you basically have replaced your job income, first of all. And now you have freed up that time, though. You have freed up that 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day. And that's more valuable because now you can still bring in that same amount of income that you were bringing in working, but you're bringing it in more passively. You're only putting in 1 or 2 hours of work a day. And you're spending the other 8 hours, the other 12 hours, the other rest of the 24 hours a day doing what you really want to do while still providing for yourself and your family. And I make that point to come all the way back to the original point of reminding us of how valuable life is and to have a balanced, healthy perspective of life. Because when you have a balanced, healthy perspective in life, you're able to make these type of decisions in life early enough to position yourself and your family to where you can live that type of life. You can live that type of lifestyle. You can have that type of time to yourself and your family while still being able to provide for yourself and your family, because you've made the type of decisions and taken the type of action that allows you to set up businesses, bring in an income that allows you to live that type of lifestyle. I think also we must know how close and how attainable it is. It is not out of a lot of you guys' reach. The money that you need to start these businesses, you already have it. It's just more of maybe trimming some of your bills here and there, maybe cutting back on some things here and there, maybe cutting the cable off for about a year or two, using that same $100 to start your business, get your business going after the 2 years. But now you're making an extra $2,000, $3,000 a month or whatever. Well, I think you can afford that cable again. But now you have income coming in without relying on having to be at work all of the time. So it's just a little something to think about. I'm reflecting on it a lot more myself as well as I'm delving more into business and entrepreneurship and coaching others. If you want to get started in some of our sessions and maybe learn some more about entrepreneurship and starting some of these businesses on the side or for full-time or whatever, contact me at the number below. And let me help you with a one-on-one step program. I'll guide you through the processes of getting business started, getting the business started that you want to start. It's not about getting the business started that I think you should start. Some of these ideas you already have, but sometimes through the discussions that we'll have, it'll bring a lot of that stuff out of your mind that was already there lying dormant and waiting for it to be brought out of your mind and be acted on, and getting a business started and building a business model around those ideas. So contact me at the number below. Let's get some sessions going. Let's start with a first free consultation, and we'll set up some coaching sessions from that point on, and just get some things going, get some action taken, get some businesses started. Now you're going to have to put in the work. Now, I'm not going to tell you some get rich quick thing. I'm just going to tell you straight up on that. That's not going to work. I'm going to tell you a step-by-step process that you're going to have to implement, and you're going to have to do the work. but it will pay off if you stick it out, grind it out, and be consistent with it, and really put in the work to do it. You're going to have to do some research. You're going to have to do what it takes. But that's what the coaching sessions are about, to help coach you through that, help motivate you through that, to help guide you step by step on how to take action, the actual action to take. But you have to go through the process and be patient with the process. It doesn't happen in one night or 2 nights. It's going to be numerous of nights, maybe hundreds of nights. But be willing to put in the work, and you will see what happens. And you actually thank yourself. It ain't about thanking me. You'll be thanking yourself that you've done it. Years from now, you'll look back on it thinking to yourself, man, I should have got started earlier. But if you don't start now, if you don't start today, and you wait 5 more years, well, that's 5 more years behind. You could have been using that 5 years to get in a position, get your business going, and by the end of that 5 years, you're making an extra 10, 20, 30,000 a month, or even if it's just an extra 2 or 5,000 a month, whatever it is. But that 5 years could have been going by putting in work, positioning yourself and your family and your business. So take care, God bless. Thanks for this time that you spent. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and share this with someone else too as well. And make sure you also contact me at the number below to get started on some businesses. At least get the discussion going and get some action taken. Leave me a message at the number below too as well. If I don't pick up, I'll call you back within 24 to 48 hours. And also, if you want to start on your own time, just get a copy of the Entrepreneur Training course. That'll help you out along the way, learn about entrepreneurship and business. And you can learn on your own time, at your own convenience, whenever you feel like it. But always know that if you learn more, you earn more. So get a copy of that and learn more about entrepreneurship and business and get started. But take care, God bless. Make sure you go out there, take some action today, get started today doing something. And you'll be amazed at the outcome that you will have. As I always say, if you don't go for your dreams and build your dreams in life, well, believe me, someone else will hire you to build theirs. Take care, God bless, enjoy the rest of this beautiful day.